Welcome to Iraqi Dinar Today Latest News. Tonight's report comes at a truly historic moment in Iraq's financial journey. The Central Bank of Iraq has officially been declared crisis-proof, a designation that experts are calling a monumental shift in the nation's economic standing. This announcement is not based on speculation or rumor, but on verified institutional progress that marks a significant milestone in Iraq's modernization and readiness for reform on a global scale. For decades, conversations about Iraq's financial system were dominated by doubt. Concerns over stability, corruption, and structural fragility often overshadowed the nation's potential. But today, that narrative is beginning to change. The latest certification received by Iraq's central bank demonstrates that the country has reached a level of financial preparedness that many once thought impossible. This isn't merely symbolic. It represents tangible progress toward long-term resilience. At the center of this development is the iOS 301 certification, a designation that carries weight far beyond the walls of Iraq's central banking system. Unlike routine compliance documentation, this certification signals that Iraq's financial infrastructure is strong enough to endure global market pressures and unexpected economic turbulence. Experts familiar with the process describe this as the culmination of years of planning, investment, and reform. Earning the iOS 301 certification required Iraq to meet stringent international standards. It means the central bank has implemented systems capable of managing large-scale transactions, responding quickly to capital movement, and maintaining financial stability, even under stress. For a country that has faced wars, sanctions, and deep economic challenges, this recognition signals an entirely new level of independence and credibility in the global marketplace. When analysts use the phrase crisis-proof, they are referring to this very capacity, the ability of Iraq's financial system to function confidently through uncertainty. For years, skeptics argued that Iraq's institutions were too fragile to sustain major economic shifts. That perception has now been formally addressed. The iOS 301 standard confirms that Iraq's central financial body has the technical and structural safeguards required to handle change responsibly. This certification serves as both assurance and signal. To the world, it declares that Iraq is ready to operate as a self-sufficient financial actor. To the Iraqi people, it sends a message of progress, one that strengthens public trust in their own economy. Confidence in national institutions has long been a challenge, but this achievement helps rebuild that foundation from within. The concept of financial confidence is critical. A nation's economy cannot thrive without public and international trust in its currency and institutions. Iraq's abundant resources, oil, gold, and minerals, have always been valuable, but their full potential depended on a credible financial framework. The iOS 301 certification now provides that framework, confirming that Iraq's systems meet the global criteria for operational reliability. From this point forward, Iraq's monetary policy will operate under a new degree of assurance. The certification removes a major layer of uncertainty, assuring global partners that Iraq's financial oversight mechanisms are strong. For investors and governments, it represents a new level of transparency and reliability. For citizens, it means greater confidence that their economic reforms are built on a firm foundation. The ripple effects extend far beyond technical systems. Internally, this certification helps unify the public behind Iraq's financial institutions. For years, ordinary citizens have approached their banking system with caution, often preferring foreign currencies or informal transactions. Now, with verified crisis-proof status, the central bank can begin rebuilding that essential relationship of trust. Timing also plays a crucial role. After years of political delays and economic constraints, Iraq's progress in meeting international standards comes as a turning point. Analysts note that this recognition signals Iraq's ability to manage its economy free from the types of external restrictions that once held it back. It reinforces the idea that Iraq is now exercising full economic sovereignty, controlling its financial policies independently. This transformation doesn't occur in isolation. Alongside the technical readiness, Iraq is also witnessing a surge in national pride around its economic reforms. A renewed sense of unity and optimism is emerging, captured by the growing public movement emphasizing financial stability and national restoration. This social energy provides the necessary support that any major reform requires to succeed. When technical capability aligns with public confidence, reforms become sustainable. Experts call this alignment a rare and powerful convergence, one that can redefine Iraq's future. The systems are now modernized, the institutional framework is secure, and the public narrative supports progress. This combination forms the basis for Iraq's entry into a new era of economic credibility. The iOS 301 certification also strengthens Iraq's position in the international community. It demonstrates that the country can now absorb external market shocks, from oil price volatility to shifts in trade dynamics, without destabilizing its financial structure. This capability reassures both domestic and global stakeholders that Iraq's currency and banking system are built to endure. Another crucial aspect of this certification is transparency. International partners consistently seek clarity before engaging in new markets, and the iOS 301 process ensures that Iraq meets that demand. It means the nation's financial operations are not only stable, but also verifiable. This credibility can help attract partnerships and trade relationships that were previously hesitant. Local banks across Iraq are also expected to benefit. With the central authority now internationally certified, domestic financial institutions can expand their services, modernize technology, and participate more confidently in cross-border finance. Businesses, entrepreneurs, and consumers all stand to gain from a more integrated and dependable banking environment. Beyond finance, the certification helps reshape how the world perceives Iraq. For years, discussions about Iraq's economy centered on instability and risk. Now, the narrative is shifting toward competence and growth. This improved reputation may open the door for stronger diplomatic relations, regional trade, and cooperative development. It's important to recognize that such an achievement did not happen overnight. It reflects years of effort, infrastructure upgrades, policy adjustments, and international collaboration. Iraq's economic leadership has methodically built the systems required to meet global benchmarks. This accomplishment underscores the nation's determination to re-establish itself as a capable, respected economic player. As Iraq steps into this new chapter, the message is clear. The country has achieved a level of financial strength that invites global confidence. The systems are certified, the leadership is aligned, and the people are ready to participate in a renewed economy. It is a story not of speculation but of steady progress, a story of resilience, modernization, and national transformation. In essence, the green light has indeed been given, not for promises or predictions, but for possibility. Iraq's central bank now stands as a verified crisis-proof institution, ready to guide the country through its next phase of economic development. The world is watching, and for the first time in a long while, the story being told is one of readiness, stability, and hope for the future.